Sir, I have a question.
Okay, Eliza, go ahead.
I was wondering, what is the definition of a kafir?
Okay, so the word kafir means someone who intentionally denies the truth. And today, non-Muslims cannot be called kafirs. So you see, we don't know whether they are intentionally denying or denying out of misunderstanding or denying out of lack of information or denying because they see Muslims doing all sorts of bad things. So in the times of God's messengers, what happens is that the Almighty, through his prophets, conveys the truth in such a precise way, in such a profound way, that people are fully able to understand it. And when they deny, that denial is because of deliberate intent, because of arrogance. And that denial too is something which God communicates to his prophet and tells them that, look, this person is now a kafir, because it's not that he's denying out of any misunderstanding. He is denying deliberately. So because today we cannot pinpoint people who have denied deliberately or not, because that relates to God's communication and that is stopped. So today, every person who is not a Muslim should be called a non-Muslim. And the word kafir cannot be or should not be used for him because it means a person who knows what the truth is, but still says that I'm not going to accept it. So basically, the word kafir is used for such people.
I have a question.
Yes,
Sorry.
go ahead. Okay, who is that?
Natasha.
Aliza, you want to follow up?
No, I just want to say thank you for answering.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, Natasha, go ahead.
So you said that like we can't usually call somebody a gaffer, right? Because it's somebody who like intentionally denies the truth.
Yeah.
But what about like, for example, like a Christian, they read the Quran to kind of justify their own like religion. Like they're trying to find like something to justify what they like think, and like they won't because like the Quran is like perfect. But what if they like misunderstand something? Would that make them like a gaffer because they fully read the Quran?
But you see, reading the Quran is not sufficient. The thing is, whether they fully understood it, whether they were absolutely convinced about the Prophet Muhammad to be the last and the true Prophet, that is the thing. So basically, this is a judgment which only God can give. And he declared people to be kafirs in the times of his messengers because it was he who was telling the messenger which one is a kafir. Today, we don't have this facility because God does not communicate. So today, I mean, even if a non-Muslim reads the whole of the Quran, he justifies his beliefs. We don't know whether that is something which is actually right or not, because there are so many things which, which cannot go in our favor. Because in God's time, I mean, in the times of messengers, it was these messengers who acted as God's envoys, representatives, and they were able to deliver the truth in a profound way, in an ultimate way. But we Muslims, we have our faults, we have our shortcomings. We might not be that clear in our communication. We might also falter in our communication. So there are so many things that are not perfect with us. But in the case of messengers of God, everything becomes perfect. That perfection is there, and we cannot boast of that perfection. So today, whatever happens, we have to leave the matter to God and let God judge on the day of judgment whether a particular person is a kafir or not.
Okay, thank you so much.